Many people see failure as something negative. They feel embarrassed or disappointed when things do not go as planned. However, I believe that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is information. It shows us what does not work and what needs to change. Without failure, we will not know how to improve. For instance, if I fail a test, it does not mean that I am incapable. It may simply mean that my method was not effective. By analyzing my mistakes, I can adjust my strategy. Of course, failure can be uncomfortable. No one enjoys making mistakes. Nevertheless, avoiding failure completely also means avoiding growth. Therefore, instead of asking, why did I fail? I try to ask, what can I learn from this? This mindset makes challenges less frightening and more useful. People are often motivated by different things. Some are driven by rewards, money, or recognition. Others are motivated by personal growth or a sense of purpose. In my experience, external rewards can be helpful at the beginning. For example, getting good grades or positive feedbacks may feel encouraged. However, this type of motivation does not always last long. What truly motivates me is the feeling of improvement. When I see when I see that I understand something better than before, I feel satisfied. This kind of motivation is quieter, but it is more stable. External rewards depend on other people, but internal motivation depends on me. As a result, I try to focus more on my own progress, instead of comparing myself with others. In the long run, I believe that real motivation comes from inside. It grows when I notice small improvements and appreciate my own effort. At first, discipline and pressure seem similar. Both push us to do something. However, there is an important difference between them. Pressure often comes with fear. We are afraid of failing, disappointing others, or not being good enough. This kind of pressure may work for a short time, but it usually leads to stress. Discipline, on the other hand, is calmer. It's a quiet decision to show up every day, even when we do not feel like it. Discipline does not shout, it guides. While pressure forces us to act, discipline supports long-term growth. Pressure says do more now. Discipline says do a little, but do it regularly. In the long term, discipline is kinder to our mind. It allows us to improve without constantly hurting ourselves. Sometimes I compare myself with other people. When I see something when I see someone doing something better than before, I start to feel uncomfortable. For example, I see friends who speak English very well. They speak quickly and confidently. At that moment, I sometimes think that I am not good enough. Because of this, I feel a little discouraged. But after some time, I began to understand something important. Everyone has a different journey. Some people learn quickly, some people learn more slowly. But that does not mean one person is better than another. Each person grows in a different way. When I compare myself with others too much, I forget to see my own progress. Now, I try to focus more on my own path. Instead of comparing, I try to learn from other people. Their success can inspire me, not discourage me. Little by little, I understand that my journey is my own.